Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. The day test. We got a wicket straight away.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. It's day 5, the second test between South Africa and Pakistan. I'm your host, Cal, and I've got with me the Hulkistan, and we've got a wicket straight away, Hulk. Good morning.
Assalamu alaikum. What a great start to the day that is.
Perfect.
I want this over before lunch.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And it's Hassan as well.
I'm still waiting for my Sky Q box to start up.
What, did you not have it on yet?
No, I'm just to start up. The Sky Q, but for some reason it says it takes about a minute or so to start up in the mornings.
Chalo. It's a good thing. First time. I'm the one who's first time saying that we've got a wicket.
Yeah, that's true. Your stream's ahead of everyone.
So what did you think of the finishing session yesterday then?
I think that we've got all those runs to play with, yeah. So there's no reason for doom and gloom, as you've seen today from Hassan Ali. Yeah, all it takes is one wicket, and we're going to be in with the wickets now. So there's a lot of like, oh no, we're going to lose. Why have we done this? What's happened over the past day or two and stuff. Yeah, this is Test cricket. It's not a 2020 game.
Yeah.
It's a game of chess, isn't it? At the end of the day, there's always ups and downs. Very rarely is there ever a Test match where one team wins every single session.
True.
So no, I think it's fine. Like you've seen just now, we've got the wicket, 8 wickets left to go. New batsman to the crease. Inshallah, it's all good, man.
Yeah, and they need another 243. I think they closed yesterday at 127. They haven't put any more score on. So they need 243 runs. I think it's very important this first session. This first session is going to be very, very important. If we
Oh, it was bowled as well, wasn't it?
get clean ball, yeah. I think it swung in as well, to be honest with you. It happened a bit quick because I wasn't looking.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah,
it's
because it was a leg stump as well, wasn't it?
yeah.
By the looks of it, yeah. Well, that's going to get a bit of Josh to Hassan Ali, isn't it?
Yeah, it did. It swung in. Look where it swung in from. That's a big swing, that. It's for him to take the leg stump.
Let's hope that the ball's going to start. There's a more reverse swing to come now. Yeah, so Faf du Plessis in now. Oh, leg stump went cartwheeling away, man. Cartwheeling away. That's not just for Hassan Ali. That's going to give everyone Josh.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Oh, good shots in there.
Spinner's going to take play a big role today as well, inshallah.
Yeah.
But we need definitely a few wickets early on. Just keeping them in the check, innit? But I don't know. Yesterday, I was saying that if you remember or not, I was saying that it just seems like it's getting a little bit easier to bat on, and I think that did prove. Assalamu alaikum, Riz.
Assalamu alaikum, Riz.
Oh, walaikum salam, Rose. How you doing?
Alhamdulillah, how are you doing? Okay.
Good.
Is everyone keeping good?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, good, man. Have you seen the wicket? Have you seen the first wicket?
I literally just got myself set up and just switched it on, and I probably missed it about a couple of minutes, I guess. But yeah, what a start! What a start! Amazing.
The ball is still reversing.
An
the
early
ball is still reversing. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff.
We're doing a few more. I mean, early doors now, don't we?
See, ideally, what we want to mark them out as well, and that'll give you 2 new batsmen at the crease on on both ends.
Yeah.
So we've got Noman Ali starting on the other side as well for the spinner. A bit of Nomania is what we need.
So, yes.
See, what you want now as well, you want the fielding to back it up as well. You don't want the fielding to start leaking runs as well, either. Sorry, Riz.
Yeah. Was that the first over of the day?
Yeah, so Hassan Ali's was the first over of the day, and Noman's just bowling the second one, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think. Well, they haven't scored more than 300. They haven't scored even 300 runs on this series at the moment. Anyway.
It's
Yeah.
250. They haven't scored more than 250.
Yeah. So.
Saying that, no, only two non-Asian teams have chased 300 plus down in Asia. I'm not sure who they are. So there's only two teams that have chased 300 plus down in Asia. That's non-Asian teams, that is.
I don't know if you guys know or not, but you know, on this pitch, in the Rawalpindi pitch, on day 5, has there ever been scored that many runs?
On a day 5, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
The ball is doing something, both for pace and for spin. This is going to start to put doubt in the batsman's mind.
That's the main thing. You just want the doubt on it.
See, the key was the early wicket. So we got the early wicket, and now we can hopefully contain and strike another one. That line is like this because the ball swings off the string. Then that could be so you wanted the ball coming slowly. I think so. He's generally very predictable. You can line him up.
I think these 2 wickets are very important now.
Riz, you're going to have to turn your TV, your audio off, or we can hear it through the stream.
Yeah, I can hear it as well. Just give me a second. Any good?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, it's better. Okay, Hassan's back for his second over of the day now to Duplessis, the new batsman.
I think Hassan's success rate has been really bowling wicket to wicket.
Banded Dusan gone.
Really hasn't to do well today, I think.
Yeah.
You got five for first one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And with that ball reversing now as well, and they've got another almost 37 overs with this ball, plenty of time to make use of it.
Yeah.
Did any of you hear the pitch report this morning?
Nope.
No.
Did you, Cal? Because you were on before me, weren't you?
I heard a little bit, but I didn't really pay too much attention to it, to be honest with you. But they did say the first part of the morning, first hour or so, is very, very important.
Some would say it's crucial.
Crucial, yeah.
The most overused word in sport.
Yeah.
I think the motto is pretty clear today. Fight like corner tigers.
Inshallah. That's what I posted from the Stani Army account last night. Corner Tigers.
So what do you think, guys? Obviously the first inning, yeah, both teams like scored low, and then it come day 4, it becomes so easy to bat. What do you think? They played badly in the first innings, or it's just the pitch is not? It's just become better as they've gone along.
Conrad, I'll let you take that one. I'm just sending the tweet.
Rizwan actually mentioned after the match in the press conference that the pitch was actually playing well on day 4. So they realised it, and they want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So the pitch day 4, it was playing well, and obviously, we had our concerns about day 5. Hassan Ali has got the first breakthrough this morning, so we'll see how the day plans out. But, what was that? An edge?
Drop? I don't know.
I don't think it was. Was it? Umpire's not seeing the leg by.
Have they fielded it?
There's no fine.
It was an edge, but I don't think you can call that catch. Let's see from the replay.
So the umpire's now called it leg byes, has he? Or has he?
No, he hasn't.
It was an edge then, wasn't it?
It was an edge, but let's have a look at the replay to see whether you can actually call that a miss, a drop.
You can, because obviously it's gone other way. If you missed it completely, you would have gone for the 4.
Let's have a look, man.
So you must have got to it.
Not even showing the replay.
Totally forgot about it.
I think they show after the 4. Yeah, I showed it.
I don't think it was I don't think it's a drop. Otherwise, they would have shown it straight away.
They haven't mentioned it as well, the commentators.
So strange.
Yeah, they're not showing it. It wasn't a drop. It wasn't a drop call.
It wasn't, yeah?
No, it wasn't. Right. No man.
Now, I know Noman was on the first inning who got bowling slightly quicker. But yesterday, it was same pace. But I think the commentator was saying if you closely fight the ball, you might get more purchase off the surface.
All right, so they've got they've got a couple of close fielders in there. They've got Barber and Abid in. Barber at first slip, Abid at silly mid off. I'm just thinking at this stage if it's worthwhile putting a silly mid on in, someone in from the other side.
I think they definitely should get at least one more man around.
Yeah, they should put someone in on the leg.
Yeah.
On the leg side.
Just to get pressure on, put a little bit more pressure on.
See, this is what I was saying yesterday, that this is going to be a massive test of Barber's captaincy and Barber's temperament. Now, Assalamu alaikum Adil, who's our correspondent in the in the India versus England test, who said that it's 307 for 7 there.
376.
Yeah, we need to get someone in from the other side as well, because just to, as you say, Carl, just to put that bit more pressure on them. But yeah, I was saying that for Barber, it's going to be a great test of his captaincy and his temperament, and to see what he does, and to keep everyone motivated. So obviously he's got that massive boost with Hassan Ali taking that wicket in his first over. But he just needs to make sure that the heads don't drop. That everyone stays on it.
Yeah, really pressure there, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can't let them just think that, they can't let them, think that, they've won it. Because they haven't. There's easy chance South Africa can chase this down. So they still need to think that they need to do a bit to win the test.
Yeah.
I think Bob needs to make his own decisions in terms of captaincies. But yeah, he needs to concentrate full head on.
To please see this record showing up.
So we've gone 20
it's
minutes.
Not showing on the screen how many runs South Africa actually need.
Sorry?
It's not showing on the screen how many runs South Africa need to win.
They need another 235 runs.
Okay.
We want to take at least another 1 wicket, ideally 2, before they get to this, the runs needed below 200.
I think these 2 wickets are the important ones, really.
To be honest, du Plessis has not been in form
at all. Yeah. No, but saying that, I'm sure. Just was it November or something? He made it was just one shy of 200. Was it du Plessis?
Du Plessis?
Yeah, against Sri Lanka.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
It is.
I don't know. I can't remember that.
No.
When they scored 600 South Africa against Sri Lanka, 600 plus, I think they scored. When we was over in New Zealand, I think.
I don't know. My focus was on the New Zealand series then.
No, I seen it yesterday or something. I think the day before. I've seen some kind of stat.
Markram's on 60, so we just need to interact. Okay, if you look at the win prediction now, it was Pakistan 99% yesterday, and now we've gone down to 72%.
I think I think towards the end of the day it was 71%. Now this morning it's gone up slightly, 72.
It's because of that wicket.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they put Shane on.
That's out. Come on! I think it's going to review though. I think it's going to instantly review straight away.
Was it leg before?
He's saying his glove. I'm not sure this is out,
It looked like it was going leg, but because the umpire's given out, it only has to clip now.
Mostly has to miss his gloves because he pointed to his gloves.
No, I think he was pointing to his gloves to do just indicate he wants to review.
No, that's Mr. Bat. That is probably.
That looks plumb.
That looks probably fitting middle and leg full on.
That's out.
Let's see.
And it was low. It was low as well.
It was roundabouts and knee roll. Hit on a middle and leg.
Another breakthrough. I think du Plessis knows he's gone.
That's a gone of that.
Yeah.
The only reason he used his gloves. The only reason he used his gloves was he pointed to just to indicate the review.
No, that's
no bat.
Saving if it's probably just
easy out. That should be in flush on. Right, 3 reds now.
3 reds.
Who's Hassan talking to?
Here we go, lads. That's out.
Plumber.
Out.
No, Hassan's bowling well this morning, you know that. He's getting some swing. Yeah, and he's bowling well.
Really beautiful.
And importantly, that's a review lost as well.
Yes.
du Plessis That's
Middle of leg, is it? No, sorry, leg. Innit?
no scores above 30, I believe, for Duplessis in the series.
No, I think he's only scored 10 or something. His average has been 10, I think.
He's had a failure.
No, he hasn't scored more than 30 in the series.
He didn't even ask his partner, what do you think? Should I review it or anything? He just went straight for a review.
No, he did. He asked him.
Or did he? I thought he went straight.
Yeah. No, he asked him, and then he indicated with his hands, with his gloves. So he went for the review. But he did ask him.
So they've lost Markham. If we get that Markham, I think we're in the driving seat. We're in the driving seat anyway. But
driving seat now anyway, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
The driving seat anyway, man.
I mean, now you're looking at South Africa, probably thinking we need to start looking, obviously, not to lose their wickets, but the ball is doing something this morning for the fast bowlers. That came in sharply.
Yeah, South Africa have only got 2 reviews now as well. So Bavuma's just come in now.
That's better. If they lose their reviews as well, that's more better for us.
Bavuma's just come in now, so he was the one that was the kind of the rock of the South African innings towards the from the middle order in their first innings.
After we gave him about 10 chances.
Yeah, true.
As long as we don't give them 10 chances this innings, I think we should be alright.
Okay, Bavuma's about to face his first ball from Hassan Ali.
Oh.
You can still see that reverse swing, It looks beautiful.
Oh, he's swinging in 100%.
Yeah.
Might be now there to bring Boom Boom on the other end. Like a Shaheen Afridi.
Shaheen Afridi. Wait. Yeah. So it is Shaheen Afridi or Shahid Afridi. That's a generator.
You know what? I seriously think we need to get a few more slips in here, I think he's going to edge it, that. And it's going to end up going through a gap and we're going to miss out again. I think there's only one slip in at the moment. And Shukara raised by up as well this time.
He learned in it from you in the last innings.
That's 2 for Hassan this morning.
Yeah.
Just another 3, that means he'll have 10 for in this test.
Yeah.
And we were saying that the 5th day will be a spinning wicket.
Who said that? Right, okay.
That's going to the boundary.
That was a good shot by Markram where he used his feet, stepped out. It took a couple of steps out and smashed it. Yellow hair, don't worry.
No,
Adil saying that Best took the big wicket of Rishabh Pant, and if you joins this morning, struck with the wicket of Ashwin. So those of you that tuned in, what do you make of this morning's play so far? Almost half an hour in, South Africa have lost 2 wickets. Just need that big wicket of Markram now.
Yeah, that's a very important wicket, I think.
Next we've got, I think they've got De Kock in as well. Pretty soon we'll be into the tail.
There's only one way De Kock can play, and that's all that attacking.
Sometimes that's what you need, though, isn't it?
Yes.
I still don't understand. Yeah, it just makes sense to me. Yeah, we're so much ahead of the game here. We're on top of them, and we haven't got an attacking field. We haven't got men around the bat. It just doesn't make sense to me. Any other team right now would have men around the bat.
Yeah, we just need one more, basically. Nice.
Even Markram, obviously you batted yesterday. Today's a brand new day. He's just come in. He's got to get himself in again. So you'd rather put pressure on him now than let him get himself in. I don't understand. It's just.
He has a couple of men around the bat, doesn't he? But that's on the offside. He just doesn't have them on the leg side yet.
Yeah, they're easily just scoring on the leg side, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where he might not try taking that risk to play that shot.
Yeah, that's his release point. So for our viewers who've just woken up at this, if you're in the UK, at this ungodly hour, what do you make of this? You know, when you woke up, did you think that we'd get 2 quick wickets straight away to leave them 141 for 3? Or were you expecting South Africa to be in for the long run, at least for the first session anyway?
I personally think if we get Markram in this session, yeah, we've won the session.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
Okay, Hassan Ali about to start his over now. Come on, we want another wicket by him.
And if it's Markram, that'll be a bonus.
Like you said, Carl, you just don't want Bavuma to get his 10 chances this innings.
Even if he doesn't score anyway, so it doesn't really matter about that. Do you know what I'm saying? If the Markram, he scores.
Yeah. I think Hassan will have another 3-4 overs up his belt. Go on, Azhar. Is that Azhar? I think it is.
Yes.
Well fielded it.
Yeah.
He's off the mark.
Also, it is true, guys. They are going to be letting spectators in for the PSL.
Yeah, I think, was it 25%?
I think it was 20%. I heard. Or maybe.
Okay. Either way, there will be some spectators, and
Even if it's 20%, I think any kind of crowd is good for the game, innit?
Yeah, as long as obviously it's safe.
Safer, yeah.
Yeah. Still getting a bit of in swing there.
Kept a bit low as well.
So I think it's only in Karachi and Lahore they're going to be playing this time. Or is it Islamabad as well? Or?
I'm not sure. It's interesting on a day 5 wicket. I know we've only been playing just over half an hour, but both wickets have been taken by pace so far.
That's why I mentioned maybe it might be good idea to have Shahid Afridi at the other end.
Yeah.
Shahid Afridi or Shaheen.
This is really again.
You're getting your Fridis mixed up, yeah. Let it go, he's not coming back.
There's only one ball wrong.
Hassan Ali testing room there with a short one, testing his back foot.
It's a good slow ball there.
Would you have a man in now, Hulk?
Yeah, I'd put a man in just to get him to think about it. You know, to put a few questions and doubts in Bavuma's mind. Especially if Hassan's bowling a few short balls. I'd put someone in at Silly Madon. Because you never know, one might just pop up.
Like that one did there before.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a chance as well if you had someone on the leg.
Yeah. See, he's just bowled him another short ball now as well. That was funny though, Cal, yeah, where your stream was the header, and then you saw the first wicket.
Yours was a delayed reaction. You went by what I was saying.
I know. They normally do the way around. Adil saying that.
I think the other day, I think the same thing happened.
What do you mean?
As soon as before we went live, a wicket went, I think.
Yeah. Well, there was that fateful day where Babar went more or less straight away. I think into the second ball of the day. Adil saying that.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Adil saying that India's 312 for 8, and he's also said that the PSL is 20%
Yeah, of course.
to the crowd, which is good. Just hope, inshallah, the world starts to get back to some sort of normalcy.
Hopefully.
Sorry, Kal, yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, I think every day, the first half an hour, there's always a wicket falling. I think nearly every day.
Yeah, we
Start
passed that
playing.
half an hour now. Yeah, we passed that half an hour now. We need another couple.
We don't lose back.
Come on, no man. Well, the fielding's been on point so far.
Yeah, that's very important today as well. Fielding, we need to keep it tight.
Who wins this card that they keep showing? What is it for the player of the match, player of the series?
Man of the series, in it must be, I think.
Is it the series?
Because it wasn't there for the last test, was it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, if it was, then obviously it would have been for the man of the match in it, but it wasn't, so it must be
Yeah.
for the man of the series, 100%.
Mhm.
I looked up at the road here and it was complete pitch white. I thought, hey, is it snow? I look again and it's all iced up.
Is it?
Yeah, pitch, I thought it was snow. I looked again and it was proper ice, just pure ice.
Yeah. So it's snowed here overnight, surprisingly, and it's all white as well. But it's freezing, so there's only a thin layer of snow anyway. But I imagine that most of it's going to be ice anyway.
Yeah, it's the same here.
I think some part of London there's been quite a bit of snow, I think.
Not as much as up north.
We're very special, isn't it?
Come on, Noman, get the breakthrough.
But wasn't insisting he doesn't want that another slip in.
They're showing the wicket there. They're showing the wicket that you can start to see there's some cracks there opening up.
Come on, no mania. Give us a wicket.
Man.
If you give us this wicket, this Markram, that's it.
See, the camera's going over the wicket now, and you can see that there are some substantial cracks in the wicket. Some quite big cracks as well.
Be interesting what would happen day 4.
How did they start day 4, Hook? Was it just straight out, guns blazing, or was it they watched a bit and then after that?
What was the state of play yesterday?
I think Hassan Ali got out a few overs in.
Oh yeah. We just carried on playing with positive intent, didn't we? We got to lunch with our innings still intact. We just carried on playing with positive intent. We weren't hitting sixes every ball, but we weren't blocking every ball either. It was just in the middle. Positive intent, keep the scoreboard ticking over, which is exactly what you need. And that took us to 298 with that fantastic century by Rizwan batting with the tail there of 115.
So South Africa need another 227 runs.
Oh, this wasn't good. This wasn't good. Hassan Ali's gone off with the physio or doctor. I hope that's nothing too serious. He's actually gone off with a physio or doctor, but he's walking off. He doesn't seem to be walking with a limp or anything.
It must be just tired.
Same thing happened in first innings as well.
Here you go. There is Shane's on.
But listen, thank you.
Come on, Shane. Use that reverse. It say gentle loosener at 85 miles an hour.
So Shaheen needs to bowl at a good level, wicket to wicket.
So Adil just commented India 312 for 8 now. Ishant in with Sundar.
Sorry, Riz, what did you say?
Shaheen and leave the ball that got them wicket to wicket. See if we can get anything off the wicket. That's not the way to go.
Yeah, just looking at the stands here, yeah, they all look like the concrete steps, don't they? There must be a killer sitting on them in 30-40 degrees, because they don't all the stands don't have seats. This session, 8.2 overs, 2 wickets for 17 runs. Come on, Shane. He's teasing him with a couple of outswingers so far. He's going to set him up to bring one back in. Okay, here we go. Finding his length.
I think Markram is a wicket now. If we get him, it's not too much of an issue, I think.
Yeah. Because what you got to remember is that South Africa are chasing the game. They're chasing the series as well. You know, they're 1-0 down. This is the last day of the series. They're going to want to take something from this. They're still in with a shout here of going back home with 1-1 rather than 2-0.
Yeah, exactly.
Adil Singh, Sundar hit Anderson for a 6, 318 for 8, 70 for Sundar. There's Quentin de Kock. He'll be padded up next man in. Those runs that we got in the first session yesterday are proving to be priceless now. Imagine South Africa only needs to get 200 odd to win. They'd be almost there now. Noman and Yasser having a look at the ball there. The spinners conference. Hope Yasser bowls a lot better when it's his turn as well now.
They all need to play the part in it.
Hassan Ali's definitely played his part. He's given us 2 breakthroughs, 1 bowled, 1 LB. And he's cost South Africa a review as well.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Omar. Good to have you here with us today. What do you make of the day so far? We've been playing for almost 45 minutes. He's coming for Naman. He's coming for Naman.
Is it?
He's coming for Naman, man. That panic's going to start spreading through the ranks. Sweep there. See, the scoring rate's dropped as well. From what you could imagine it would have been like if South Africa was still only 1 wicket down.
Yeah, true.
Barber marshalling the troops there.
Alvarez.
Any better?
Yeah.
Yep. That ball was in the air for a little bit, but it's gone through and it's gone down for 4.
Oh, we have almost saying, I think so far Pakistan are doing well. If we can get Macron wicket right now, we'll have him. Yeah, I think that's what we're saying as well. And get his wicket. I think it's pretty much game over for South Africa.
Oh, see, look, they've done it now, Cal. They've got someone on the leg side as well.
I think it's a few overs too late, innit?
It's not a few overs too late, isn't it?
Wouldn't you have him in straight away?
Yeah, I would have had him in straight away, but I'm thinking now is better than never, isn't it?
Cello.
Yellow. Oh, they've taken him out now. It looks like I think they're only going to have that the fielder on the leg side in for Bavuma. Yeah, Omar Singh Zid, I think your microphone's buzzing.
I need to know better.
Alright, okay. Thanks, Omar. $151 for 3. Oh no, it's still there. Can you hear that, Cal?
The buzzing?
Yeah,
No.
I can hear it. Yeah, there. Let me go out.
You can hear it now.
Yeah.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah, I can still hear it.
That's not me then. I don't know what it is.
1 second. Yeah. It's you. When I take you out. Yeah. When I take you out, Cal, it disappears. When I come back in, yeah, it's there again. It's you, Cal.
When I put it on mute, it's still the same thing you're saying.
1 second, hang on. Let me try one thing. Riz, can you hear me?
Yes. It was
Yeah,
fun.
it's you, Cal. Yeah, it's you, Cal. It's not Riz. It's you. Every time I take you out the screen.
No, that's not us.
No, it's leg side.
Yeah.
Cal, maybe go out and come back in, Cal.
Don't think it.
How about now?
Still the same. Go out and come back in. No, I meant log off and log back in.
Oh, log. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was going down leg side, wasn't it, Riz? But it's interesting now.
Yes.
Okay, they brought Yasser on now.
Let's say Yasser never took any wickets in the first innings, so it's yeah.
He's getting it to move straight away. He's that one. Yeah, pitched outside leg, and it would have gone down leg anyway.
Yeah. So Barber has removed.
Is it okay now, yeah?
Yep.
Yes, it's fine now. Yes.
Can you hear me fine, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine now.
So India are 9 down now, 323. There's a big chance of enforcing the follow on there.
I don't think you probably be forced to follow on.
Yeah, they won't, but they'll have the choice of. I think they'll probably England come on, get some quick runs, and then put India in for the last day.
Yes, that might be the idea. It's probably set them a target maybe 400 or so.
Right. South Africa still need another 218 runs to get to this to get to 370. Yasser's on. That's some zip there from Yasser. That's gonna get Markham thinking. Check out this ball. Look at the zip on that. Oof. Barber knows it's coming.
That's Yasser getting into the group now.
Good over by Yasser. Good over. And so the wickets at the top there by pace. Shane 1, Hassan 2. Need Noman and Yasser to chip in with some wickets as well. Otherwise, we might have to go to Fawad Alam.
Has it already come on pick?
All right, come on, man. I was only joking. Not have to go to our part-time bowlers. Hey, man. Right, Shane.
Hasn't come back on yet, what?
They haven't shown him come back onto the field.
It might just be a strain or something, I don't know. Or might be just tired. He's a little rest.
But Cello, you know, he's got 2 breakthroughs this morning, so he's done his job. Now the others need to pick it up.
I think he has been suffering from back pain.
Has he?
I think that's what kept him out for a lengthy period.
Omar saying that Markham's played solidly so far. Hope I've jinxed him. We hope you've jinxed him as well, bro.
We'll know you've jinxed him once he's out.
Soon.
Yes, so only 2 players have scored a century in the series so far.
That's lashed away for 4 there.
That's short and wide.
Yeah. Got the treatment.
Not the way to bowl, Shaheen.
No. Need Shane to keep it tight. Morning, Billy. Nice of you, Billy Jones. Thanks for joining us. What do you make of today's play so far? Then we had a couple of wickets by Hassan Ali. We've got Markram and Babuma here, but the Pakistan bowlers are asking questions of them. How quickly do you think the game will be over, Billy? Do you think it'll be over before lunch, or do you think that South Africa are going to take it into the second session of the day? Ooh. Nice shot there by Babuma again.
Protection out there and defense for Shaheen.
See, Bavouma's moved on to 15 of 21.
He's taking confidence from his first innings.
Billy's saying it'll go to the end, I think. What, to the last session? Come on, Billy, we're going to run through them before that. If we get so when we get a couple more wickets, we're going to be into the tail then, aren't we? No way is this going to go to the last session.
As I say, they always love Stani.
Omar saying, sorry, Rich?
I was saying, our boys will keep the fans on the edge of the seats.
As always do. Omar saying, I think it'll go into the second session of the day. Inshallah, Pakistan will win, but not comfortably, just as you wish for. That's right, Omar. We don't do anything by halves, do we? It's a good test. It's a good test for Babar, for everyone else as well, you know, to be playing under a bit of pressure, pushing the game towards the end. It's really good experience, this is. Billy says, I hope you do, mate. Just a feeling judging the wicket and the bowling. Yeah, so the bowling wise, Billy, Shaheen hasn't been on it so far. But Hassan Ali, who bowled at the start of the day, he was getting some reverse. He got a couple of wickets as well. As on the TV, they're just showing the kids playing in the park across the road here. Yasser's getting some zip as well. Numan Ali was getting a bit of turn as well. I think it's just Shaheen really. We just need him to kind of step up really. You see the local cricket game here.
He's our strike bowler, isn't he? So
yeah,
if he can get into the party, I think jobs are good.
I think they're doing a wicket report here. Or they're playing marbles.
It's a park in it, I think.
Yeah, park across the road. See, now they've got fielder on the leg side, but not on the off side. So it just shows that, you know, Babar is thinking, he's trying different things, which is good. India 336 for 9. Come on, Yasser. I just hope that the mood in the place hasn't gone a bit flat now. Because it's been about, what, half an hour-ish since the last wicket? You just need Babar and everyone else to keep the heads up.
That's the wicketkeeper's job, innit?
Yeah. Well, it's a wicketkeeper's job, and it's everyone's job, really.
Yeah, true. Really saying on a side note, I did say the other day to open with a tail and lol, so he made 40 odd. Isn't that more than your openers combined?
Our openers have been struggling for a while, Billy. I think after this series, there's going to be some questions asked as to what happened. So I know that in the ranks we've got Imam, who was out injured. So whether or not he comes back in, I'd be very surprised if we go back to Sean. I just don't see that happening. I think Abid, we've given him a few matches, and for me personally, I think he's run his time. I don't think he stakes a claim for in the team anymore, especially playing a home game now in a home series. So there has been talk of whether or not Azhar Ali moves up. Whether Azhar Ali moves up, or even Saud Shakil comes into open, but I think there's definitely going to be some changes in the next series, which is after the PSL. I think is a away series to Zimbabwe. Yeah, so Billy, on the comment, we've got a deal filling us in on this. It's 336 for 9, last we saw. And so it'll be interesting to see whether or not. I don't think England will enforce the follow one. I think they'll come in, smash the ball around a little bit. I think the Rizzo saying get a score for around close to 400 and then put them in. obviously stay 4 there as well. What do you think on that one then, Billy? Are you confident in one England win?
Billy saying called it long ago. Abid is don't give Imran a few more matches. Only fair to, but Azhar has to move up, no doubt. Not fair for middle order to up.
Yeah, that's been our thing for years, Billy. You know, ever since the Mispa years, that Mispa used to come in at 20 for 2, 30 for 3. So it's like, what was the point of the openers? I think there was, I can't remember if it was you, Billy, or one of our other viewers said that we might as well just open with two bowlers. You know, just might bring 2 extra bowlers because they can't do any worse. Imran's, I think it's not fair to get rid of Imran straight away after he's only played a couple of games. So I'm hoping he still makes the squad for the Zimbabwe tour. But yeah, Abid is. I don't think there's many miles left in Abid really. Adil saying that India 337 all out. So I think we'll find out now pretty soon what England are going to do for that.
That's the lead of 218.
For England.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, 337 all out.
Yes.
Right.
I think England made 555 in the first innings.
So, talking about openers, Omar says Usman Saladin would be a good option for top order batting. I'm not sure what his record is in the domestic, but I'm sure that he was mentioned yesterday. Too high, but it zipped back in quite quickly.
Yeah, that's
at 86 miles an hour.
That's the length he needs to hold.
Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a bit of a rejigging around the top order. Because just imagine, you know, numbers 3 and 4 come in when the score's, 70, 80 rather than 7. It's a big difference.
I'm just getting this feeling.
It's good to see Sky's advertising all over the board. So just looking at it around the ground, can you see it?
See what?
Sky, can you see Sky everywhere?
The what? What you mean? Sky, the TV company?
Can you see on the billboards?
We're a bit ahead of you. I'm not sure what you're looking at.
Yeah, it's all over the ground. Unless you're watching a different match.
That's thank Fafa.
Every time he's bowling, you can see it directly behind him.
Well, that Sky 24/7 net.
Yeah, it must be Sky. No, I know. Is that Sky advertisement, or is that just some other Sky 24/7?
That's some other Sky.
Oh, Naira, serious?
It's something else. It doesn't even look like the Sky logo, the one that's in the UK.
Sky logo, blue color, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Billy saying, I hope England do it, but can't rely on Bess. One minute is good, the other is not. Yeah, I've never really rated Bess, Billy. I think when he came into the England team, there was an article that said he's dangerous. I've always called him as dangerous Dom, and he didn't do that well against Pakistan in the series last summer. He's obviously done well. Picked up some good wickets against Sri Lanka and now against India as well so far, which is really good, obviously, for him. But I think he's playing on spinning wickets too. But I think England have struggled for decent spinners ever since you had Graham Swan.
So they're not forcing the follow on. They're going to come back, England.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, because the bowlers are going to be tired, aren't they? The bowlers need a bit of rest. That was close.
It's not close enough, is it?
See how close it was.
That's the line. That's the line.
We followed it. Bavuma followed it.
We need a wicket.
I still think there should be another fielder close to the bat.
Yeah. But this is one thing that Shane Warne was saying, that he goes that from a leggy, you don't need to spin it like 30 centimeters or anything like that. You only need to spin it the width of the blade of the bat, because you only need to spin it a little bit just to get the edge. If you're spinning it too much, you're going to struggle to get the edge. So that's obviously what from a leggy who spins. A leggy spins it way more than an off spinner, but they just need to control that spin that they have with the revs on that they put on the ball.
That's the line. That's the line.
Wow, this is interesting. Adil saying that England are going to bat about 7 minutes, something like that, but it looks like they're going to change the order with Butler and some other big hitter will start for England.
Wow,
I really like it. That's proactive thinking, isn't it?
yes.
Joe Root's trying to force the game here. England are in a brilliant position and they want to force the win here. That's great, that is. Pile on the runs. I think Riz, you said they had a 218 run lead.
Yes.
So what do you think about 300 lead is enough on day 5?
Oh, I don't know. I think in England, I'm going to go for at least 350. There's our first double T.
England will probably bat the session after tea, and then probably declare at tea. That's what I think anyway.
Say that again, Riz.
England will bat until tea and declare, and then that will give them 4 sessions to bowl India out.
How long is left until tea for them?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
So they said there's a minimum of 68 overs left there, so they must be able to get in about what, about 30 odd overs in at least, allowing for the innings change. I don't think have they had lunch yet in India?
I don't think so. I think they started at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So is drinks for us?
Drinks for us. Okay. Billy's saying that since you guys said on the previous shows your middle order is much better than your top, and your top order, so why not strengthen your middle order? Our middle order is fine. It's just the top order that's struggling. So we don't need to focus on our middle order. We have the middle order with obviously Babar Azam, Fuad Alam, Riz, Fahim now as well. It's the top order that we need to focus on, because like I said, we don't want to have the middle order coming in all the time at 20 for 3, 30 for 3, 30 for 2, etc. We want them to be coming on close to 100, ideally. Billy's saying, look at the Ashes. Pope was supposed to bat at 4, never done before in his life, didn't work. Now he's batting at 6, his normal position, doing great. Not fair for a youngster to open just to fill a hole. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So we have a kind of a star in the making in the ranks called Saud Shakil, and there was talk about bringing him in as an opener just to kind of fill a hole, and just telling him, okay, the long-term strategy is you will drop down to the mid-order, but for the moment we just need to put someone up. But my only concern with that is that if he fails at the top order, then knowing the PCB history, they might just discard him and say, he got single figures at opening. Why should we try him in the middle order when the middle order's packed anyway and solid? And even if you put him in the middle order, who do you put him in for? There's no one there that looks like they're going to go out. Fahim's massively put a stake in the ground. There's no way that he's going to be dropped. You've got Azhar Ali, Babar Azam, Fuad Alam, Riz, Fahim. There's no way he's going to be able to come in there. So Billy's saying exactly. So Azhar's the only option. So the said guy can bat 3. Yeah. So that's what we've been talking about, pushing Azhar up to open, which he has done before, and then Saud can come in at 3. Yeah, so there's going to have to be some sort of a rejigging around of the top order after this. after today, really getting ready for the Zimbabwe series. Right now, you've got 2 liability openers play, 1 liability and 1 good player like other. Mate, we've been used to these 2 liability openers for a long time now. But yeah, you are right. And if you had a good player like Azar going up to open, it just depends what his perspective on it is. Is he happy to go up to open in test? And because if you think about it, he's more or less coming in still facing the new ball anyway, still facing that shiny ball anyway. So it's not going to be a massive step up for him. They're just showing the wickets now. The first one that Hassan took at the start of the day, and then where he trapped the Duplessis on his crease.
So
Hassan's up and back. Sorry.
South Africa added 32 runs this morning at the drinks break for the loss of 2 wickets. That's pretty good going for Pakistan. They sort of contained the Proteas. So now with an hour and 5 minutes, it's quite good to get another wicket or 2, and hopefully after 2 go down.
Yeah, Billy's saying that he's got to go to work now. Good luck, boys. Thank you very much for joining, Billy.
Thank you, Billy.
We hope later on the day you can celebrate the Pakistan win.
Hassan come back on?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Is he not coming on now? They're just showing his figures.
Do they still have the time period when the bowler goes off during that period? They can't come back and bowl. Still,
I think they have something like that. If they're off.
No, he's back on. He's back on.
Is he back on? Oh, so he's back on, but he must have to. I think he must stay on the field for as long as he was off before he's allowed to bowl again. We've got plenty of bowlers in the mix anyway. Billy said that number 3 in opening is the same. He should not complain. Crawley trotted it too. Yeah. So we hope that there's nothing there. Carl, one for you. Adam saying the Pakistani openers need to eat that superfood Carl got off fed on PIA first class.
You need to get over it now, though. Apparently, I've heard they've stopped giving that decent food now.
I wonder what that decent food is, having tasted economy on PIA a few times.
It was, to be honest with you, there'll be about 4 or 5 different dishes. They offer you. At PIA, they'll say, "Oh, you want chicken or thingy or veg or whatever." But on that one, they'll bring like a trolley out where they've got all the different dishes. You can choose whatever you want. Like a buffet thing, if you think about it.
Yeah. Adil saying that Alistair Cook said that England will bowl for at least 2 hours today. That break. I think you mean that they'll bat for at least. Oh, so yeah, they'll take a couple of hours of bowling at them when they've declared their innings. Riz Adil saying that England lead by 241, not 218.
So I just read some different news here. Saj Mahmood is going to be the overseas Warriors Kashmir Premier League's coach.
Oh, is he? Okay, so he's coming over for that. That's good.
Yeah.
So England haven't changed their order. They've still come out with Sibley and Burns, and Burns is out first ball of the day, first ball of the innings.
Wow.
That's not good, is it? That means it's becoming really difficult to bat as well, isn't it? There's so many wickets.
It's just the first ball of the innings. You can't say that. And England are still 241 runs ahead. Calm down.
What did India finish yesterday?
I don't know what they finished on yesterday, but they finished on 337 today.
Let me see.
Omar saying that Kashmir Premier League have Amar Khan as their ambassador. That's good. Good that they're getting some kind of big names in, so they'll help to promote the league as well. Do you know when it starts, Omar? Because I think we talked about it yesterday or the day before, and we weren't sure when it actually starts because you got the PSL starting soon. So I'm assuming it'll start after there at some point. But I don't know I don't think there was any. No one mentioned any dates for it. Come on, Shane.
He needs to start bowling that line of length, a good length to the wickets.
I think he needs a wicket or 2 as well, just to build his confidence. Obviously, we've got the 2020s coming as well, so we want to go into it with a bit of confidence.
Yeah.
Personally, I think he could only play one 2020. Give him a rest. You know, he's worked quite hard. He's been a forefront roller. So the last thing we need is for him to get injured.
So Misbah did speak about that a few days ago, where he said that they are managing him. Beautiful Yorker, but beautifully dug out by Markram there. Omar saying they've not given a date yet for the Kashmir Premier League. It was announced. It was introduced around 9 months ago. Okay, so we'll wait to see what happens with that as it
I
pans
think
out.
mainly it's because this pandemic's been a bit delayed more.
Yeah,
Maybe they want to get a full house or something.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, inshallah, the world starts to return to normal. Then, as you said, 20% back at the PSL this month, and then we'll see as it builds up from there. So South Africa is still 209 to win. Oh, Chorna saying that the Kashmiri Premier League actually starts in April. Okay, so they have given a date. So that'll be after the PSL.
That's so late. See, Yasser's getting his grove now.
He's coming. It's coming, man. He's coming, man.
It's coming anytime soon now. That's
after last hour. It's coming. It's coming.
So now he needs to bring in another catcher.
Sabar, yaar, sabar. He's not afraid to play that sweep shot, is he?
Oh my! Oi.
You
know what he's gonna get? He's gonna hit his wicket. You know, I'm telling you. He's gonna stump. He's gonna bowl him. I think. He want to come in now. He's just unless I don't know. He might try getting him caught out.
Right, we've got an hour left to lunch, so we've got an hour to take 7 wickets. Come on, man. 1 wicket is going to bring 6 more. We want the claps. The other thing to think about here is that there's, just over 20 overs with this ball before the new ball can be taken as well.
You think they'll take it?
50.
I don't know.
How many overs? 57.4 overs have been bowled.
Sorry?
Gone to the boundary. 57.5 overs have been bowled, I think.
Yeah, so there's just over 20 overs left with this ball. The ball is doing something, it's turning for the spinners. There's a bit of reverse there as well. But that's obviously going to be after lunch. So they'll have a chance over lunch to have a think about what they want to do. If it gets to that stage, I'm still hoping that there's going to be a massive collapse now. Come on, man. 7 balls is all it takes.
Easy said and done it.
Come on, man. Yasser resting his arms on his dib there. Ay Allah.
I still think we need that mark on wicket. That's the main one, I think.
From South Africa's perspective, there's no reason for them to panic at all yet either.
Yeah, they've got plenty of time.
Yeah, they've got plenty of time left.
So I'll be back shortly. See you soon, yeah?
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to get you 2 wickets by the time you come back.
Definitely, thank you.
It'll be interesting to think that, once today's done, is when you reflect back over the Test series, just having a look at some of the performances, because you've had Fawad standing up, Riz standing up, Hassan Ali standing up, Noman Ali. Quite a few of the players have put in really good performances to get us to this point.
Yeah.
Ooh. Kept him back in the crease there.
We're getting close.
Walaikum Assalam, Umar.
Islam.
Umar, just for your, just to announce your arrival, yeah. I'm sure we're going to get a wicket now. I don't know. He hasn't even given any chances today, like he did in his in South Africa's first innings. Inshallah. Here's one for you, Cal. Adam says, both your beards are bigger than my future. What does that mean?
You know, you need to do that, don't you, then, Adam? You need to start keeping a beard. It's sunnah. Big as you're young, it might grow bigger than ours.
Inshallah. Well played off his legs, but good feeling there by Abid. For all we say about Abid and his batting, yeah, he is a pretty good fielder, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but then all we need to do, yeah, is keep him in the lineup. Don't let him play and just have him as a sub.
Great tactics. I like it, Cal.
Yeah, you can use him as a fielding, no problem.
Yeah. There are other teams that do things like that.
Yeah, exactly. We're not doing nothing against the thing, innit? You can do it's allowed.
Yeah. Oh, here's one for you, Cal. What do you put in your beard? What's your beard care routine?
I just put oil on every morning or something, you know. But I do know the people who like use straighteners and this and that. I don't know that.
The only thing I do is I don't put any oil in it. Yeah. So I saw this trick from barber once. Is I'll get a hairdryer and a brush or a comb. Yeah. You see this ball, and I'll just just to do that, just to straighten it. And literally, it takes 30 seconds in the morning because I like the dari when it's all nice and straight. I don't like it tangled up or anything. Hairdryer and a comb, yeah. 30 seconds in the morning, yeah. It's perfect.
Is it?
Yeah, I learned that trick from a barber once, and when he did it when I just wanted it trimmed a little bit, he straightened it first.
Yeah, and they do that.
Yeah. Ever since then, I've been doing that. 30 seconds.
Take.
Omar said that he does tail and blow dry. Come on, guys. What's everyone else's beard care routine? We've told you our secrets. Adam, I hope you're taking notes. England are 1 for 1 at lunch. Come on, Yasser.
Apparently, it's showing here that it's supposed to be snowing, but I can't look outside, obviously. On the weather thing, he's telling me now that it's snowing. It's telling me it's going to snow all day as well today. No, that's for tomorrow, I think. Today, but even today it's telling me that it's going to snow.
Your part of the world, it's the North Pole, man.
You get too much of it, innit? I'm sure you'll be getting it as well soon.
Inshallah.
What do you think? Do you think they'll when Pakistan come over here, do you think they'll open the
I hope
game
so. I hope so. I think it's all going to happen around Marchish time when the country starts to open up again. We'll see what happens for the football games if they start to open them up. If they start to open up the football games and things fine, then then it'll be the start of the domestic county circuit, and then inshallah, ahista, things will start opening up. But I don't know, you just never know.
That first game in July or is it June?
I think it's July. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember now. I think it's July.
I've got a good 5 months somewhere.
Adil saying, Hulk, what's your take on Abid Ali being dropped from the team? Because on PTV they said the board are thinking of dropping him from the team. So
thinking.
I think
I told you, Hulk. I think personally, yeah, what saved him here is the openers not doing well as well.
Yeah.
But they can't really. If he did well, they would have 100% dropped Abid. But because he's not done well, they might give him another chance. I think that's what I think anyway.
Yeah. There's not been anyone kind of like knocking on the door saying, I'm an amazing opener, get me into the team. And like I said, that's what saved him. I don't, we gave him a try on this South Africa series, the home series as well, which is better on home wickets. And he just hasn't clicked. So I think it's the right decision to get rid of him personally. I think he's done for me. Omar says, get Abid out. He's had more than enough time. Yeah, I think he started off well with I don't know if he got a century in debut, but he got it pretty close early on in his career. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In the first, I think first series, I think he got 2 centuries.
Oh, okay. But then he's just not been able to kick on.
Yeah, after that, he's done nothing.
Omar goes, as long as they don't replace him with Sean.
No way. Please just keep that guy away at the moment.
So it is an interesting thing though, because Sean's obviously they've kicked him out after the New Zealand series, and so for him just come on now for the ball from here. It'd be interesting to see where Sean is in the mix when they start to look into the openers now. Is he even on the table, or is he completely outside the selectors thinking? It'd be interesting to see what Mohamed Wasim wants to do.
Haven't we got any openers in the domestic circuit who are doing well?
So I don't follow the domestic scene closely at all, but I haven't heard Amy or Hamza or anyone mention any other openers.
There must be any of them. There's so many domestic teams. There must be one opener who's doing well.
They haven't mentioned anyone really at all. Or if they have, they didn't get picked for the squad. Adam saying, I'm not confident that the cricket would be 100% capacity this summer. Yeah, I think it's just touch and go at the moment, mate.
We're 5 months away anyway, so we don't know what's going to happen. It might be okay. We don't know. So we don't know.
And even then, even if it's, let's say it's 50% capacity, because they've sold the tickets already, I just wonder how they're going to choose who's allowed to go and who's not allowed to go.
No, but the thing is that if they get everybody vaccinated, then it's possible. At the moment, there's 12 million vaccinated. I think I was looking at the figures yesterday. So if everybody's vaccinated by then maybe it's possible. Because the figure that I'm quoting out as well, I think there was only about 313 yesterday.
Fatalities. So the lockdown is working. But like the lockdown last year when the numbers went down and then the world slowly opened up again and they had to eat out to help out August thing and stuff. The numbers started slowly racking up again, didn't they? But
I don't think it was too much of that. I think it was mainly at Christmas time when the numbers went completely mad. After that, they just went ridiculous.
No, they did start going up again because in November there was another lockdown as well that they put in, and that didn't work.
Yeah, right.
It was a partial lockdown, but I don't know. We'll see.
But I think the difference is going to be now. Obviously, there's going to be the vaccines is out as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's obviously going to play into it as well. Then, Adam's promoted you, Cal. He says that you should open.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll do better than Sean now.
From PIA first class to opening for Pakistan.
That's it. Yeah, I'm only hearing all the time. You need to say, yes, come on.
It's coming, man. I can feel it.
Oh, mind knowing what Doc's doing right now. He'll be saying, oof. Unless he's asleep, which I doubt it very, very much.
No way is he going to be asleep.
Doc won't be asleep.
Someone says, do you have the tickets for the England tour this summer? Yes, we've got tickets for the 6 games, 3 ODIs, 3 2020s. We've got tickets for 5 of the games. The only outstanding one was Lords, which had to go through a ballot, and I think a few of the people in Stani, they have tickets for Lords. Cal, did you get tickets for Lords or not?
No, I left it.
Okay, yes. There are a few people that have the tickets for Lords, but otherwise, the other 5 games, yeah, Stani is going to have a big presence there. Have you got tickets, Omar, to any of the England games this summer? Be interested to know if you do, and then obviously if you do, for anyone who's watching, if you do have tickets,
Do you think
if you
Fame's
do have
swinging?
tickets, it'd be good to see you.
Is he swinging in?
Who?
Fame.
Yeah, he's getting some movement with the ball.
He is, isn't it? Yeah.
Adam says that's a downgrade. What?
Boys.
What do you mean? A downgrade for what? I'm not sure what you mean there. What do you mean downgrade for what? Sorry. Omar saying all the games apart from Cardiff. Okay. Inshallah, we'll see what some of them go. Yeah, I'm not sure that even if they do like 50% capacity, I'm not sure how they're going to decide it. That who gets to go, who doesn't get to go.
Yeah, I know.
Cut off at the boundary there. Right. The lead's below 200 now. How's everyone's nerves?
We just need 1 wicket, I think, and it'll just completely change the game.
You've been saying that for an hour.
And you've been saying, "Oof, we're getting closer an hour as well."
45 minutes to lunch. 45 minutes for 7 wickets. Come on, guys. Both Markram and Bavoom are playing the sweep shot well. He goes, it's a downgrade to go from PIA first class to Pakistani opener. Well, Adam, there's still 1 opening slot available, so you can take the other one with Cal.
Yeah.
You never know. Cal might get you a buy one, get one free PIA first class as well. Oh. Almost rolled onto the stumps.
It'll kick you off. Kick you away.
The height difference between Bavooma and Markram, isn't there? Cal was spot on to be angry about the reviews. Those 30 runs could be crucial. So yeah, Cal was definitely spot on to be angry about them, yeah, but it's not going to come down to those 30 runs, Adam. We're going to win way before that. Keep the faith, bro.
Inshallah.
Easy, inshallah.
The only thing is, he's back all day, then they'll make the score.
They're not going to be able to bat all day, man. Come on, Fahim. Quick at this ball, telling you.
When's the sun getting back on?
Come on. Even a run out.
Anything to trigger it off, innit?
That's the thing, you just needed to trigger it. Oh. This is showing the one that he left that came back in. It missed the stumps by 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters, man.
6 millimeters, flame my neck.
Oh, bah. It's coming, bro, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing that for over an hour. It's coming. Eventually, obviously, it's going to come, innit?
Carl was too vexed. An evening Thursday Mayfield would definitely calm the gussa.
Oh yeah. You know what I was more vexed about was it wasn't the fact that they didn't go for the review and all that thing. The thing is the reaction what Riz gave. I think that played a part for the umpire to not give it out.
Yeah.
Whereas if he appealed, maybe the umpire would have given it out, and even if they reviewed it, it would have been still out.
That's just having game awareness, isn't it? Appeal first. And then
The
if you don't get
appealing,
out,
you know, if you don't give
yeah,
out, okay, if it's fair enough. You didn't give it out, then it's a different story. But
yeah,
you
at
know,
least appeal though.
yeah,
Have I missed anything?
yeah, just 4 wickets for just an extra 4 wickets. But they're gonna show the replay of them now.
Adam's promoted himself to the government as well. He goes, to stop shoplifting, the government should have a video when Cal said just pay for it, innit? When he started talking about how he got a first class seat and play it across the nation.
You got a very good memory, innit, Adam?
Adam, I'm voting for you come the next elections. We'll vote for the Adam party.
Just make sure you're on the British National Board.
Come on.
Because look, Riz is proper anxious.
This is going to be appealing for everything now, man.
No, but we need a wicket. We definitely need a wicket now, I think.
Oh, you're right, it's coming, man. Chill out.
Do we need 2 weeks before lunch?
Even if we can get Markham before lunch, I think that's a good job going.
Burglars will be saying, Chalo, I'll pay for it, innit? That's your catchphrase now, innit, Cal? Chalo.
Who's ill?
There's no slip. The slips have gone. Well, it's kind of slip in place.
Have they not got a slip in place for him?
There's a 4th or 5th slip. There is.
Out towards Gully.
Yeah.
Alright. 17 overs away from the new ball. 40 overs away from lunch.
Has Hassan been back on for enough now?
Huh?
Hassan?
I don't know. Riz said that he saw him on the ground. I haven't seen him back on the ground.
No, I've seen him back on the ground. I've seen him.
It's been 20 minutes or so. So he is back.
He came on as soon as he finished the drinks break.
Yeah, but Sabr in it, yeah, you can't expect him to bowl all the time.
Whoa. Oh, he's down the ground. He's at 6. Yes.
There is no way we're losing this match. Keep the faith. We're 1-0 up in the series. This is the last day of the series. There's no need for any doom and gloom.
He's 18 away from 100.
Joe,
180, guys. 180. 180. Remember 180?
180. Forever etched in our minds.
So they need another 190 to win. So they already, so far, they scored 53 runs today.
He's not afraid to use his feet, Markram. It's well sardi, man.
Kumbala, yeah.
Kumbal here, man.
We're looking at wholesale changes.
The main changes that are going to happen after this game, yeah, are going to be openers and maybe one of the bowlers, maybe depending on the wicket that we play out over in Zimbabwe. Middle orders more or less sorted, you know, Azhar, Babar, Fuad, Riz, and then Fahim. I think it's just openers and maybe one of the bowlers, depending on the nature of the wicket over in Zimbabwe. There's not going to be a massive amount of changes. There might be obviously changes in the supporting, in the makeup, the rest of the makeup of the squad, but the playing 11, no chance. I'm just going to shoot off for 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully you can get the wicket.
Whoa! Let me just answer this by Adam just before I go. Riz shouldn't keep next game. What are you on about?
Good point. Good point, Adam. Good point.
How can you say that he shouldn't keep next game? Yeah, you've got a world-class keeper here, and now you say, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I know you're trolling me.
Good point, Adam. Good point.
We should give
Safraz an opportunity as well. What? What's wrong with that?
On that note, yeah, I'll leave you to your little wicket keeping.
I'm talking about 2020. Riz hasn't proved himself yet for 2020. We need to get Amy on. He will back me up on this.
I'll see you in 5-10 minutes.
Yes, I think.
What do you think, Riz?
I think he's probably talking about T20 and not the Test series. Next game.
I'm sure he's talking about Test.
Next game is the T20.
No, with Riz, he's done okay up until now, but what he did in the first innings, I think it was a lot to reflect into his first innings batting as well. I think he just brought it forward on. Obviously, he he was batting okay, just wherever he was hitting the ball was going to the fielder. So I think that frustration, he brought it onto the field as well at the same time, and then that made him do the decisions what he made.
Yes.
So,
well,
obviously he's still pretty new at the thing, so he's going to learn as he goes along as well, isn't he?
Yes. But I mean, without a doubt, Rizwan is there. He's there to be in the Test team, so there's no way they're going to take Rizwan out of the Test team. That's without any doubts. Rizwan is here to stay.
You can't just judge him on one or two bad sessions. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he's been doing all right. He's been scoring runs. He's been keeping well as well. So you can't just start judging him on just one or two sessions.
Well, that's the way. There's no one there. 50th partnership is up.
We definitely need to break this partnership now as soon as possible.
So it's getting to that stage where we desperately need a wicket.
But the thing is that it all comes down to captaincy now as well, doesn't it? He's not attacking. We should have some slips in there. How are we supposed to get wickets if you're not going to have any slips in there?
Yeah.
We still, if you go think about it, we've still got 180 plus runs what they need to chase down yet. That's still a lot of runs. You need to bear in mind.
A lot of runs, yes.
No.
184, yes.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to have a few slips in there. That's a must. Because if he edges one and it's gone down, that's a chance.
Yes. There's just over half hour left before lunch. Hassan Ali hopefully can sort of maybe start bowling before lunch. Get another maybe 2-3 overs in before lunch. Hassan Ali.
Yeah, definitely. I think we need to get him back on. Get at least 3 to 4 hours out of him before lunch. Might be good. Because he was getting reverse him as well, Hassan.
Yeah, he's pretty good with the ball. The South African dressing room, they look a little bit relaxed there.
Yeah. As long as these two are there, they're relaxed, I think. The main wicket I think we need is Markham. That's definitely a must. If we can get him, I think that's it. It's pretty much
Yeah,
curtains.
I mean, to be honest, we need any wicket here. Malcolm or Bavuma. Once we get that wicket, and then the cock comes in, and there's only one way he plays.
True.
Strike points we spin. Okay, so there's a strike, Malcolm's strike points to spin. So we need to keep him on sort of the crease.
Yeah.
No wickets so far for Yasser. Into his
I think,
how many overs going? 18 overs?
yeah.
Scores straight to points. So 91, 179 right now. It was funny, Carl. Yesterday, Wasim Akram was saying target 250, and then obviously he was saying, and everyone was saying 250,
No,
or
but
let's go to 300. But now, if
you
we've got
remember yesterday when I
250,
was saying that, I don't know if you were watching the watch along, but I was saying yesterday, yeah, that it just looks a lot easier to bat now.
yeah,
And I don't know if that score is going to be enough.
yeah,
Because you got to think about it logically, yeah. If the first innings, how quickly they got rid of our tail, whereas in the second innings, yeah, it was a lot harder for them to get, and we scored a lot of runs. And it took them a lot of time just to get rid of our tail. So you could tell there that obviously the pitch is not doing as much as it was doing in the first innings, and it's become a lot easier to battle.
yeah.
But at that time, Doc and Kamar were saying to me, no. Hulk was saying, no, it's they just played well. You could tell that it was the pitch is playing a lot better than it was before.
Yeah. Well,
I think once you get yourself in, it's a lot easier to play.
yeah. I mean,
That's what it's showing now, anyway.
yeah. For him, still bowling.
I think if they can get Hassan back on, they should bring him back on now. Or we've got another 29 minutes left. So
Yes, yeah.
if they can bring him back on, I think they should bring him back on now. One more wicket, I think we'll have still won the session. Rather than if we don't get another wicket here, I think they've done well.
Yeah. As soon as the second wicket fell down, Moss was thinking, Pakistan going to roll South Africa over. It hasn't worked out according to plan.
Yeah. He's already digging into his lunch, innit?
No, just the one. That's not good. Giving away an unnecessary extra one.
West Indies won yesterday, didn't they?
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise. Yes, there were 2 runs there. So runs are beginning to flow here. Just before lunch, and because
yeah, they're just stealing extra runs now, innit? Yeah, I think we should get Hassan on now if we can.
and maybe Naman at the other end as well.
He did bowl well. I think he kept it tight, nice and tight.
Yeah.
We've got some messages here. Maya's 210 on debut. Adam saying we're in big trouble. We're not in big trouble. We've still got another 175 runs lead, then you still need to make another 175. I think 1 wicket here and it'll be a total different ball game. The Hulk has gone to have a cry after this start.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. He's not even given really any chance, has he, Malcolm?
No, he hasn't. He's played well.
Yeah, he's played pretty well. Seeing that Bravuma hasn't given any chance as well, really. He's had a few close ones where... Sorry?
So Miss Bella's concerned.
Yeah.
Barbara's gone over to Miss Bella now. What's he doing?
Well, he's gone over to Misbah?
Yeah, well, he hasn't gone over to Misbah. He's gone. He's gone back to Pavilion for some reason. Interesting. He's probably gone for a toilet break. So Yasser Shah starting his 20th over in the second innings. Still no wicket so far. Don't really say that about Yasser Shah. Not in the wickets so far.
If I could have bought Hassan Bakhan, I would have bought him on by now.
Assalamu
alaikum. You missed 2 wickets, bro. Where you been?
Oh, whatever.
Yes.
Hey, man.
They're going to come now, innit? Keep watching. They're going to show you the replay on him.
Yeah, whatever.
Serious?
Oh, that's not the way to bowl.
Has anything much happened, or has it just been the same old?
Leaking runs.
Yeah. Just oof.
The runs will start to flow.
Don't worry, you're just over 12 overs left with the new ball.
Yeah. So I'll leave you 2 and I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to get you a wicket when you come back.
Let's see if you can. Come on.
I'll get you a wicket.
I'll rate you. I'll rate you if you can.
What we got?
So Yasser Shah was mentioning this to Colleen that he's in his 20th over. He hasn't taken any wickets so far in the Test match. Don't really say that about him, That's maybe that's unfortunate, or is he missing something, or?
Well, he's bowling
Was
on a
it
day
not
for a week.
dropped by Rizwan in the first innings?
Rizwan did drop a couple. I can't remember who they were off though. I can't remember who they were off.
I think one was off Nomar. I'm not sure about the other.
I'm not sure. I don't know. But either way, you know, Yasser is getting it. He is getting a bit of movement, and he's getting the movement. He's coming close to the edge. He's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. I've been here before. I've seen it all before. It's gonna come.
I still think we need to get another catcher in there. Still thinking another catcher.
Right, we've got 20 minutes till lunch. I think that'll be after we get the one wicket between now and if we get the one more wicket now running up to lunch, then lunch period will be a good time for us to, you know, regroup, set ourselves, and come back out for the second session. I'm still hoping that we win it in this session, yeah, but still.
Babar in the previous over, he went back to pavilion. I'm not sure what it's for.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, maybe taking a break, toilet break.
That's interesting. Okay, bit of a think tank out here. That's interesting that Rizwan's talking to both the spinners here, and then Babar's not there at all.
Yeah, Babar's he's not back then, I guess.
Oh, you said sorry. He's gone up in it, so Rizwan's obviously the vice. Nice.
Vice captain, yeah.
Why is this, Adam? The game's gone Hulk. We've blown it. We haven't blown anything. This is Test match cricket, a game of chess. Ups and downs, the emotional roller coaster, Adam. This is what you set yourself up for life being a Pakistan fan.
I don't think it's going so. I mean, you can't be saying that at this moment in time.
Chance.
No, I mean, if they needed, let's say, less than 100 with 7 wickets in hand, then maybe yes. But you know, there's still 170
or something, are there? 70, 80 or something like that?
170 odd, 173.
Adam goes that South African are the bookmakers' favourites. Well, I don't gamble, yeah, so it doesn't make a difference to me.
Coming,
man, I'm coming. Oh, misfield there.
No.
Misfield there. See, that's what you don't want to see, though. You don't want to see the fielders crumbling under the pressure.
It was a misfield by Norman as well while he was away, so that gave an extra run. So Bob was sitting in the dugout.
Wonder what he's waiting there for. Is he going to come back on after the after Norman's over?
Probably.
Come on, Nomania. Come on, Nomania. Come on, Nomania.
Yeah, you know, I still think he's missing another fielder there.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you seen it that two batsmen get in, they come together with a 80, 100, 120 run partnership, then one of them gets out and they all collapse.
Yeah. We've seen it every times. It's just Test cricket for you know. Yeah. One wicket brings 2, 3 wickets, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
we just need to find that one wicket.
Just that one wicket. Makram or Bavuma just need that one wicket. So South Africa have not scored 250 plus in the series. It looks like they'll be scoring 250 plus unless we run through the batting order, let's say now.
You know, we've said that the ball's spinning a little bit and there's a little bit in it for the Pacers, yeah, but it's not acting properly like a day 5 wicket, really, is it? They showed a close-up of the wicket a little while ago where there were some pronounced cracks on there, but there's not too many gremlins in the wicket, so it looks like it is holding up. So the bowlers have to put more effort in to get something out of it.
Okay, so there's another catcher, but not.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful shot for 4 there. As Markram edges towards his 100. Ooh, he came so close to hitting. He came so close to hitting that bit where it says hit and win $500. Did you see that? Did you see that to the right there?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It went straight through the gap. He came so close to that.
Do you have to hit the $500 sign, or just hit that?
No. I think you've got to just hit the board. That
Hit
would
the
be a
board.
bit heartbreaking, and if you've got actually hit the tire itself or the 500 sign, I think you've just got to hit that the service built board.
Malcolm's on to 94.
He's playing quite deep in his crease as well. He's obviously got the confidence to do that. I mean, obviously he's got 94, so your confidence level is going to be sky high. He's in the nervous. He's well into the nervous 90s now. Just over 15 minutes left for lunch. I think he's going to be a bit heartbroken that he missed out that on that $500. That's going to be playing on his mind. He's going to go for it again, lob it up, catch taken, see you later. This is disappointing that the spinners aren't getting any wickets at all in this first session so far. Both Naman and Yasser.
I mean, that was probably one of our biggest threats, the spinners in the second innings, but so far it just hasn't worked out.
Yeah. I said the pitch, if the wicket isn't behaving like a day 5 wicket.
It's a good thing we got us 370. Well, set us up at 370.
Yeah. Adam saying, Hulk admire optimism, but the team have shown nothing. Well, they showed 2 things when Hassan Ali bowled, didn't he? And then he got a couple of wickets. But since then, you are right that it's South Africa are taking the game away, and fair play to them. But they're still. It's not like they only need 5 or 10 runs to win. They still need about 170 odd. Let me just double check that exactly what the score is that they need. They still need a considerable, a massive score. Runs. Hassan Ali's coming back now, and you've got to remember, Adam, that in 11 overs, that new ball is due as well.
What
a ball is a loosener. South Africa need 166 runs to win, so there's still a considerable amount of runs for them to get.
That reverse swinging there?
Yeah, beautiful ball there.
Yeah,
beautiful ball there and well dug out as well.
Hassan Ali is very good with the old ball.
They are scoring runs at such an ease, which is that's going to be even more heartbreaking for them when they lose. Has Babar come back onto the pitch yet? Have they shown him?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he has.
That's one of the things that these TV companies always miss out on. You don't always know when someone's gone off the field, when someone's come back on.
No, they showed him going off. We thought it was probably going to Miss Bahad to have a quick chat, but he went straight back to the pavilion, and then he came out sat on the bench.
Ooh, a bit of movement there. You're just seeing if you can nip it in through the gate. What, 13 minutes left till lunch? Come on, I told Kal I'd get him a wicket. Hassan Ali goes back to the start of his run up.
Oh, it's coming!
You can see that reverse swing is coming in, isn't it?
It's coming.
But fair play to Bavuma. Bavuma's playing it well. He's gonna sneak one through soon.
Definitely, the first innings gave him confidence. No doubts about that. To
the viewers on here, so Have the commentator said anything about Babar Azam? Why he went off? What he's waiting for? When he's going to come back on? Too many oohs and ahs. Like Carl said, we need it. Riz, are you staying on? You're not on for the second session or anything, are you?
No, unfortunately not.
Are you leaving more or less at 7 when lunch happens?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go around then. So we'll wait to see what Carl says when he comes back.
The first T20 is on Wednesday. Is that right?
Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday and then Saturday and Sunday.
Exactly, Sunday. Okay.
Okay. Hassan Ali's first overdone of this current spell. 11 minutes left. Might get another 3-ish overs in, I think.
Probably 4 hours.
Noman's coming in for the start of this over now. Come on, Nomania.
So South Africa started on 127 for 1. They've added 79 runs in the first session so far.
Look at this most wickets this series. Hassan Ali's on 9, tied with Nokia, and Maharaj at the top with 10. So you got Yasser 7, Noman Ali 8, Hassan 9.
It's gone to fence.
Oh, beautifully bisected the field there for a boundary. Wow. That's what we like to see. No mania. Come on. We can do it. Pinpoint precision with that shot there, though.
Yasser Shah should have done better with that.
And
That's better.
So Markram's obviously going to be thinking about getting a century before lunch, because the last thing I suppose that he'll want is to go into lunch still in the nervous 90s. You just want to get over that milestone, and then he'll want to come out after lunch and try and take South Africa as close as possible. And even for Boomers, for both of them, they're going to want to go into lunch now with both their wickets intact. Come on, do the deal breaker.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Yeah,
wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. So, Kal, you missed a couple of oohs, 3 R's.
I knew you. I knew you were never gonna have a wicket. I knew it. Actually, I think I'll have to come. I knew I have to come back myself and do something.
Hassan Ali's come back to ball. He's bowled 1 over so far. He was bowling well. He was getting a bit good reverse. He was getting some good reverse swing. Bowled a good Yorker.
Why am I getting this feeling that Hassan Ali is going to strike before lunch?
He's gonna do what?
So I'm getting this feeling that Hassan Ali will strike before lunch.
Inshallah Azza wa Jal.
Inshallah.
So they need 160.
Yeah.
We need a wicket. I'm seriously telling you, we need a wicket.
Really? You should have said that an hour ago, man.
Yeah, we really need a wicket now. It's getting too easy for them.
So how does the wicket generally play after lunch? How's it been playing?
Well, when you have an interval, it normally brings a wicket, doesn't it?
Yeah, normally does.
Yes.
75 run.
I'd rather have a wicket now and then have a wicket when there's an interval as well after the interval.
Chillo, done.
Am I right in saying that South Africa have not had a 100-run partnership in the series so far?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
No.
I don't know.
They haven't.
Come on, Hassan.
They're already ahead from what they've been doing so far this series.
Markram moves on to 97.
Chalo, give them 3 runs. Let him make his century, then he can go.
So kind of you.
Chalo. You know, he's
Chalo.
worked hard. He's worked hard, and come on. Can't take that away from him.
Oh.
Omar says, looking ominous for Pakistan. Man, wait, less than 9 overs away from the new ball now. Hassan's just come back. He's getting a bit of reverse there. The new ball's going to get a bit of zip. Omar saying, I need 2-3 quick wickets. Inshallah. Inshallah. If not before lunch,
To be honest
straight
with you,
after
I'm
lunch.
already thinking we won this game. I'm looking ahead of the 2020s now. What we're gonna do
MashaAllah.
then.
MashaAllah. Whee.
But don't do these reaction moves, man. It's not good for you.
Not good for your heart.
5 minutes to go for lunch.
I double checked. I thought it looked like ice in the morning, but it just thought it looked nice, no? I don't know if it was ice in the morning and then now, obviously later on it snowed, but there is snow there now.
Is it still snowing for you now?
No, I don't think it's snowing now, but there's like I'd say about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches of snow.
Okay. So after this,
We don't really class that as snow if 1-2 inch. That's nothing that meant we didn't before.
No, it's not for you guys who live in the North Pole.
You guys down south, yeah, that's a lot of snow that. But for us down north, this is just everyday thing.
For us, yeah, the whole for us, the whole county would stop.
I can believe that as well.
Come on, Hassan.
It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming now. It's coming.
He's coming in. He's coming in. That ball is coming in.
Get one. He's gonna get one. I'm telling you.
Deal saying that England are 15 for 1 lead of 256.
MashaAllah. I think that Deal is the only one who's with us right now.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
See what he's trying to do? He's trying to get it come in.
Yeah. But Bavum was playing that in swing really well, though. Okay, I think that this will be the last over before lunch. You've got Markham facing.
We'll have one more after this.
Depends how quick you are in it.
Non-teams chases 395. Okay, so right.
So South Africa's highest run chase in the subcontinent is 205 against Bangladesh, or back in 2008.
All right, so that gives us hope.
Then yesterday, obviously, West Indies chased down 395 against Bangladesh, and South Africa are chasing 370. They look well set at the moment. Obviously, hearts are going to be broken in South Africa within a couple of hours.
Records are there to be broken, guys. Come on. But just not against us, innit?
Inshallah. I'm only joking. Four balls.
We need something to happen out of the ordinary.
Like a run out.
Yeah, something like that. Something just to trigger it off.
Malcolm down for a single, 98. Looks like he'll be going into lunch in the nervous 90s. Remember Michael Atherton? I think it was on 99 once, and he got run out going for his 100.
No, 2 runs.
No, that'll be single.
No,
Oh
2
no,
runs.
we got 2. Wow,
Yeah.
very good running. Very good running there. Okay, 2 balls left. I think they're going to struggle to get another over in now. I don't know. I've got 658 on mine.
No, they'd get another over.
And the last ball of this over. Oh, what is up with this wicket, man? It's supposed to be crumbling. It's supposed to be perfect for the spinners.
And it just don't make sense that on day 5 pitch, you know. It just sounds like it was more difficult to bat in the first inning than it is as the match is prolonged.
Right, over's finished, and what they're going to do? Another over, or is it going to be?
There will be another over.
Is it another over? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Markram will be facing, and he'll be facing Hassan Ali. So there'll be one more over before lunch now.
Okay, this is it now. This is the over before lunch. Get a wicket.
2 or die now.
So here, this is the last over before lunch. Bubble needs to be priced ahead. You know, get the fielders close in. You maybe get maybe two, maybe 3 skips in there.
Yeah, definitely.
For what?
Oh,
For what?
Come on, Fawad with the golden arm.
We won't be laughing when he gets the wicket.
That's being very proactive, you know. Like, you know, she's giving him.
Why put Fawad on when you got someone on 98?
I'm sorry, this just doesn't add up to me. Why are you taking Hassan?
You've got to start thinking like Babar does now, innit? If he gets a wicket, then you won't be saying that, will you?
Yeah, but Hassan was getting the ball to come in.
Why put him on when you've got someone on 98, man? I can understand what he's trying to do, maybe, that he's just trying to get them to
hasn't worked.
Swing the bat.
Come back for 2. It was just come back for 2.
Swing the bat and then just
already 3 runs come off this over.
They're just trying to get them to swing the bat so they can, you know, induce a mistake from them. But the last over before lunch, come on, I would have carried on with Hassan though. Come on, Fawad with the golden arm. Oh. Batsman back away there. Come on. Left arm spin. Amen.
The field has to come in now. The field has to come in.
Yeah. Markram's at 99. He's got 2 balls left to go to lunch. Riz is 100% right. The field has to come in. Stop the single.
Has it come in? Is it in catches?
No.
I mean, you'd think, you know, it's the last over before lunch, you know, Bubble probably would have done that.
It's coming a little bit, but... Okay. 1 ball left.
1 ball. Is he getting it? Or is he not getting it? My guess, he won't get it.
I don't think he'll get it. I'd be surprised if he goes for it, but you just never know, do you? Come down the wicket. Why did he do that?
He gets it.
He's gone for it.
I would have chucked it wide, knowing that he's going to come down the wicket.
And that's why you're sat there. And that's why you're sat there.
Get him stumped.
That's it. That's lunch.
Yeah. Very good century.
Okay. Credit where it's due, I guess.
Okay, you got your century, yeah. Now go.
That's lunch. South Africa need 151 runs to win with 7 wickets in hand.
And importantly, Riz, the new ball is due in what is it, 6 overs? 6 overs? Yeah, 6 overs.
See, I just didn't understand the idea of how, giving Fawad Alam that 1 hour before lunch. That's just mind-boggling, that is.
It's just Bakwa. I don't understand. If Babar's on the pitch, on the pitch, why, when you got someone on 98, why would you give a part-timer?
Give that a Riz. Riz give that over.
Riz says that he saw Babar.
This way play now, man. What was you thinking?
No, he saw Babar on the pitch. It must have been Babar. But either way, whoever it was, yeah, you got someone on 98. It's the last over before lunch. You'd want to keep some pressure on him. Why put a part-timer on that and make it easy for him to get his century?
Yeah. Why?
If you were going to bring Fawad on, you should have brought him on half an hour ago, 30, 40, 50 minutes ago. Give him 1 or 2 overs, see if something happens. Yeah, but not the last over before lunch when you got someone on 98. If Markram went into lunch now, yeah, on 98, 99, yeah, he's still in the nervous 90s. Now he's got his 100, yeah. He's got Sukoon, hasn't he? He's got his century. Now he's just going to be thinking of pushing his team to as close as possible to victory and to get them up the line. That was just that tactic, yeah. Whoever came up with that, yeah.
I don't think they should have given that over. Never.
That's just a bakwas, is that, man?
So you could say this is South Africa's session. 92 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
100%, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think
I've got to go. So, guys, hopefully we're going to win this. Yeah. Still hope. Yeah. Okay.
Inshallah.
Right.
Jackal Harris.
Yeah. Disappointing.
That was so weird. That was to give Fawad. I mean,
I don't know what logic. Was Babar back on the pitch?
I don't know. Riz said that he saw him on the pitch, yeah. So I don't know. But I think that so South Africa got 90 odd runs in that session. Yeah? Okay, so they won that session, but we still did get 2 wickets. We still chipped away at them. You've got to bear that in mind as well. No, we still got.
I know what you're saying, but I think, trust me, they're in more confidence. Yeah, because remember they only needed another 151 runs now.
I still give the session to South Africa, but we're not completely out of the game, so there's no reason for full-on doom.
The problem now is we need to get Markham and this other one out now ASAP, because if the run scores gets below 100, even the next lot will be coming in. They'll be coming out with full confidence that they'll be able to get that as a target. Whereas if it's above that, then it's a little bit different. They might be in 2 mindsets. Because remember, if we don't get these all out, they're making that score today, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
but the other thing is that Cal, in 6 overs, you got the new ball due as well.
I know, so but you just can't.
I know. But the thing is that we'll go off now for lunch. Yeah, both Shane and Hassan have a rest. Yeah. Ramanal, eat some food and stuff, come out fully energized and stuff, yeah. They'll have a chat with Vakar Yunus and stuff, yeah. They'll come back on, yeah. Let the spinners finish off the last 6 overs, yeah. Get the new ball and make the breakthroughs from there. Because the wicket is not doing much for a day, 5 wicket at all. So you're going to have to rely on the new ball. They're definitely going to take it more or less straight away. Be surprised if they leave it for a couple of overs. The ball's not doing.
I'm shocked with this pitch, I can't understand how it's basically that it's gone as the match progressed, yeah, the pitches just become easy to bat on.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was telling
There
you
are a
guys
few.
yesterday. Remember when I was saying to you, it just looks like to
Yeah,
me, yeah, that it's gonna a lot easier to bat on.
there are a few cracks, but I don't know. I don't think it's playing that well.
It's not playing like a normal day 4, day 5 pitch.
No. So for session 2 then, Carl, I think Amy was a bit touch and go. So I don't know what your plans then.
Who's on for session 2 anyway?
You've got Amy, and I think it's just Amy rarely on his own, and then Shazad was supposed to join at 8:30. So I don't think it's going to work. I think we might as well just call it quits. Julia?
Yeah, no worries. We can call it then.
Hello, Mr. Host. Do you want to close it off, and then we'll meet up later on tonight for our victory speech?
Or are we doing a watch along tonight or something?
What I don't know.
It was nice having you, Hulk. Inshallah, we'll be celebrating shortly, hopefully. And if not, we'll meet up on the next watch along, which is going to be in a few days' time for the 2020s, I think.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Do you know what time them starters are? Is it 10 o'clock or something during the day?
I think they start at 10:30 a.m. for us UK time, yeah. About the watch along says we haven't we haven't agreed it because obviously it's slap bang in the middle of the working day. So I'm not sure whether we are or not, but for anyone watching, just keep an eye on our Twitter account. See if we are. But if we do, we'd love to have you join us and like, share, subscribe. And inshallah we'll see you on the road.
Okay, inshallah. So before we go, Pakistan,
Zindabad!